Hi everyone and welcome. This is Celeste and through this reading we are going to take a look on how to improve your relationship, how to heal your primary relationship. Now for you, those who do not have a primary important relationship in your lives, I will make another video on how to attract the right person. So there will be a video for you as well. Right now, this video is and will take a look on how to heal an aspect in your relationship and what you can do about it. How you can take the steps to improve and heal your relationship, and what is the aspect you cannot control about this. If you are new to pick a card readings, then I will explain how it works. This is a general reading with a personal touch because you get to choose between these 4 piles. The message will come to you and will be with you for a while inside your subconscious. So let it be there for a while. Do not take things literally. Let it sit with you and let the actual guidance arise from within. Let the actual guidance come from your guide and from your soul after you sit with the message. After you choose your pile, you can go ahead into the description box where you will find timestamps so you can jump straight to your reading. The structure of this reading is as follows. We have the first tarot card here describing the aspect on which you can take action in order to improve your relationship. And this tarot card here will show us the aspect on which you cannot take action, on which you do not have control in this relationship, and practically you cannot do much about. And then we have these 3 tarot cards which will show us the steps to take to improve your relationship. Then we have what is important to take into account while doing this work to improve your relationship. Then what can you do together, like actions to take together, things to do, practical things to do to improve and heal your relationship. And here we have the outcome, what you will obtain by applying the message in a useful way. And here we have a last message, which is a forgiveness healing message. And we will finish with a few oracle cards from this deck. In order for you to choose your pile, take a few breaths, come back to yourself, create a state of inner peace and center yourself, and then go with the feeling towards the pile that feels most attractive to you, towards the one that calls to you, that feels really compelling. And you can be attracted to 1 pile or 2 or more. Trust yourself, go with your feeling and intuition. There might be messages for you in more than 1 pile, or you may actually be helped to recognize your pile through differences by listening to one and the other and recognizing which speaks to you more. If you cannot find one that speaks to you, then it means there isn't a pile that holds messages for you in this reading. Now, for the first pile, we have this moon quartz. Well, it's not, it is a rose quartz in the shape of a moon. Maybe the camera, yes. So it's a beautiful rose quartz moon. Then for the second pile we have this gold stone heart. For the third pile we have this clear quartz moon. For the fourth pile we have the howlite heart. Now take a few moments, a few breaths, and choose your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the pile 1 and this rose quartz moon crystal, then this will be your reading. Take a few deep breaths, come back to yourself, and just sit into this space of the reading. Connect with this space. We see that this little crystal doesn't want to become clear, as there is so much confusion in this pile. And I see two people arguing about nonsense, about tiny things in their relationships that they do not get to either have the time to properly understand or have the time to really sit down and speak and convey the proper messages. And I see someone just walking away from the space of arguments, or just deciding to give up and move on. It feels like there is too much effort, but the effort made to heal or improve this relationship is not made in the proper way, so it will have a proper response and a good result. And this effort is draining. The people involved are just not getting to a conclusion in order to connect. They just stay there in the conflict, or they try to get away from the conflicts in a way as not to put fire on fire, because you do not have the tools to actually properly communicate between you two, and to really sit with each other in a proper healing space. It feels like your home is not a proper healing space. It doesn't feel like the space is sustaining the healing of your relationship, or sustaining proper conversations. And it's like you are being stopped in a way to express your true feelings and also your true words, and the words are misinterpreted, the words do not work properly, and it feels like the home is just not properly balanced. It's like the energy is there. This is what I'm feeling in this pile, like the energies in your home need to be properly balanced. Like, do a purification, move around stuff in your home, make it feel welcoming for you, so you actually feel good in your own home, and remove the energies that are not useful for you there. I feel that you may actually have some plants that do not work in your space for some of you, that some of you have objects like statues or other types, crystals and stuff that are there but do not work for you, do not help you. They have energies that are not cleaned, that are not properly mediated, and the space in which you live needs to be purified in many ways, like remove all of the objects that do not actually work for you, even if they were given by people in your lives that you have a relationship with. Remove them. Other objects need to be moved around, they're not in a proper place. Other objects need to be cleaned properly. They are okay, but they hold such a heavy energy. And colors also need to be properly put in your home, and just feel what needs to be changed, what you do not like. If there is something in your house that you do not like, please take this courage to remove it. Also, throw away all of the things that you do not actually use, that you haven't used in a long while, and that are there just dragging the energy, just being heavy, and just reminding you of stuff you do not like. Because I feel that in this pile, the energy of your home is so important in the way you interact with your partner, and will improve considerably the way you work together if you purify your space. Let's see the cards, and we have here the aspect on which you can act upon to improve or heal your relationship. We have the Five of Pentacles and the one that you cannot act upon, and we have the Two of Cups. So here you can act upon the way you are alone, who you are alone in your home without your partner, and you can act upon the separation, the physical separation and the physical healing that you can do upon this relationship. You cannot act upon the love that you feel or the attraction that the other partner will feel for you, the things that you share, the emotions that you share. You do not have a control or a way to act upon that in this relationship. This needs to be accepted, like the level of emotional support, the level of love. This needs to be accepted as it is for now. As you improve physical connection and physical healing and support, the way you support each other with physical resources like money, like your house, your home, this you can improve upon. So you are here called to improve upon your home, how you are. You can actually move or change the space you are in, because this affects your relationship. You can improve the support that you give to your partner. You can improve the what you provide as resources, like provide more time to be with your partner, provide more healing resources, like supporting time periods when you just sit and sustain your partner through the difficult moments and changes in life. You can improve upon how you handle difficult material moments, like lack in your relationship, a lack of resources or lack of time. Actually, this lack or the problems you have on the material realm, on the material dimension, can actually get you closer together with your partner if you choose to share this, to share the burden of the material problems and the lack that you may have in your lives, and to let go of the other complicated desires. You can improve upon how you connect with your basic needs, with whatever makes you truly happy in having, like material possessions. You can improve upon how you feel and how you share all of these tiny objects or things in your house. I feel that you can do a lot here to improve the way you connect with each other at a profound physical level. If you can improve the way your attention to your space, the attention you give to your partner in a way of time spent with your partner, and the attention you give to support your partner in very difficult moments and challenging expressions of life, and to get your partner through those challenging times and moments, and not just stay away or choose to do your own thing or not involve yourself, or not involve yourself directly. You are invited here to involve yourself directly and sustain and support your partner and yourself in difficult moments, as these moments will actually get you closer on a physical level. And you can also improve the way you take care of your partner in a physical connection. For example, when your partner is not feeling well, you can improve your attitude, what you do in that moment to comfort your partner, to be there, to be in a constructive way together in that challenge, to accept and validate your partner's suffering. This is really important here, to actually validate your partner's suffering, to acknowledge that he or she are suffering in that moment, that they are that it is okay for them to feel that way. Your partner here needs validation and not fixing their problems or judgment or actually guidance to improve something. They need a helping hand that is actually there for them to be together and not necessarily to find a certain solution. So you cannot actually improve the way you feel about each other directly, but you can do so many things to improve the way you connect physically, and this will actually help you better connect on a spiritual and emotional level. You cannot actually control what your partner shares with you as emotions. For example, you cannot ask your partner to open up more than they can open up, and you cannot improve the sharing, the way the other person is sharing their feelings or their ideas and emotions with you. It feels like you need to let go of this, like for example judging their own feelings or judging how they express or what they share with you. asking for more attention in a way of emotional support. You need to give here physical support so they actually can feel safe to open up more towards you. You can improve about helping your partner feel safe in moments where they do not feel safe. And I do not speak here about resources like fixing stuff, but actually acknowledging the issue and being with your partner without making a challenge to be together in that particular hard situation. Like, do not make things more complicated than they are. Just be there in the same situation, accept the situations, and give support so both of you may feel safe in each other's arms. This is really important here, to find a safety in each other's arms, because then you will find another way to communicate and also find another way to support and find new opportunities to actually solve your issues. Because here I feel this separation, those arguments I saw, and the person leaving that effort that was made, but that didn't have any results. Those disappointments will start to heal by doing this, by just being there instead of trying to just justify stuff, explain things, argue things, trying to fix, trying to find who to blame, trying to find the responsibilities and how to engage in certain situations. Instead of doing that, just be there physically in support of your partner, sharing that insecure moment, sharing the fear, sharing the challenges, accepting and realizing and validating your partner and the suffering that you have, instead of just arguing about it. And do not force your connection, do not force to express love, because sometimes people just can't, do not have that state in which they can share love. They are exhausted, they need this kind of physical safety to open up, and you trying to build this emotional sharing situation is not helping. So here in the challenging moments, this asking the other person to open up, to share their feelings might not be appropriate, but validating them and being there for them will help, and providing this safe space, like trying to make your home, your space, and also your energies supportive, and being together in the hardest moments, just staying there for each other without doing something, without asking something from the other partner, just being together and going through those moments by sharing a physical connection. I feel that this will be really healing in this relationship. Let's see the other cards as well. And we have the Hermit, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords represents also the arguments, also the person who is renouncing to argue at the moment, because she is or he is so exhausted by all of those arguments. And I feel that there is some negative energy of the past that is still lingering around this relationship, but it doesn't have to be this way. And I was talking in the beginning about the rearranging your home, because the objects there, they have some of the objects have this conflictual energy, and they are continuously stimulating that conflict between you, and this is why they need to be cleaned or removed so your past can heal, so all of this conflictual energy can just lift up from your home and your space, and so you can do something new, so you can start a new way of speaking and healing together. So the first step is actually learning from your past, learning from all of the things that you have been through, and getting wisdom out of it, learning from all of the challenges you have surpassed together, and understand that all of them have made you stronger if you are willing to see that, if you are willing to actually do not to actually stop judging your past and instead learning from it. You will start a new phase in your relationship. You will start anew. It's like everything will be cleaned. This whole energy will be lifted. This negative energy will be lifted. And everything will start to feel lighter. And it's like you will forgive each other for everything that you've done in the past, and now it's just not appropriate to continue doing anymore. And I see that there is a lot of separation and loss of connection in this pile, because of so many arguments and so many effort that has not been correctly employed, and so many things that have not been said, and I feel that you have been censoring each other, like shutting each other up, because of so many things that are lingering and have not been solved through discussion between you. And those things are just heavy upon yourself, and it also feels like you're in a crisis of identity, like you do not understand who you are together anymore because of all of the negative things from the past lingering on. So there is an opportunity here to start anew, to just let go of all of the things in your past and start anew, to look back but gain wisdom, and to stop looking back with a frightened face to all of the things that can happen in a bad way, to let go of the pessimism, because I feel that both of you are caught up in some pessimistic thinking about your relationship, and you're not seeing the light anymore, like you're not seeing how you can bring back the connection you have. And you may try and try to do that connection, but as I have said before here in the other cards, it doesn't work. If you work on the connection directly, it will not work. You need to go back to the past, learn and let go, Let go of the censorship that you've applied to your feelings and to your thinking. Let go of the thinking that you need to fix things or that you need to argue in order to express or understand each other. Here in the aspect that you can improve upon, I feel that you need more silence. And at the beginning, if you start to heal and improve your relationship, you need at the beginning to connect in silence. Just let your bodies feel together and okay with each other. Just sit like these two people here. Just hug each other and hold each other and understand and provide physical support and be in silence with each other without speaking for a while. You will feel that is so healing for you in this case. And you can actually speak with your partner about rearranging stuff in your house, also maybe moving furniture around in a new way. Make your home a living space that is comfortable for you, for both of you. And you can work at this together, but without actually speaking. Just let your partner feel what they need to remove in that space, because they will remove things that are not helpful for you as well, and that will improve your relationship. And accept what you will remove in order to make space for something new in your home and in your relationship. And there may be moments and remnants of discussion in contradiction and judgments and all sorts of negative or accusing moments. But if you just stay in silence and just propose this, let's just stay in silence, because the words right now, they don't help and we do not have the right words. So please, let's just stay in silence together, maybe holding hands, maybe touching each other, supporting each other, and that is all. Let's just let go of this state of complete connection only through words, and find another type of connection, because words here do not work actually. So here, if you do this, you will start anew and let go of this state in which you cannot actually understand each other. And you will find new words to employ, new words in which to actually express yourselves and accept your fears. Accept what you fear, because this is also a key for you here. If you accept the difficult moments and just support each other, you will grow and let go of this past and let go of the conflicts. Because here in your case, there is this question: what conflict is actually useful? Because here the conflicts no longer provide the necessary activation to actually connect and solve issues and solve problems and actually get to a resolution. So silence and physical connection and support, time, attention in silence is more appropriate to get out of the negative perpetual repeating energy. Let's go and see what is important for you. And we have direction and balance. So we see here that it's important that you have both the same direction, that you recognize that even if life is hard, even if we argue with each other, even if maybe we have so many things that we cannot fix, if we both have the same direction, then we go together and we are together. We are not alone in these difficult times, and that is so precious. That is so supportive. And because you realize you have the same direction, then you start to support each other and balance out the arguments, balance out the energies that do not work, and start to recover your connection under all of these negative energies, because your connection is there, but you can see it as long as you are so influenced by these past arguments, negative energies, pessimism, and just misunderstandings. So here it is important to recognize that you both have the same direction, and this will help you be more in balance with each other, and that is important to be together in the harder and the difficult moments in life, because if we have each other, then we can go through things in an easier way. Our connection actually values a lot more than those difficult times, than the pessimism, than all of those things. Let's see what you can do together to start healing your relationship. And we have spend time with friends. So here you are invited to go spend some time with friends that can inspire you. Maybe friends that have a stronger connection, or they are more aware of their spiritual and emotional and love connection, and they can inspire you. And also friends can help you connect with each other in another way, in another environment, in an environment that is neutral, or in their homes, away from your home, so you can actually change your environment, change the energy, and recognize that things between you can be in another way. And actually the home and the space you are in, the energy that is there counts, so it needs to be rearranged. Going out, spending time in a friend's home will actually make you more aware about the energy in your house. Then we have create art. So you can actually play together, create art, and also you can do this on your own to improve the way you express your energy and understand your energy, and use this as a tool to express the negativity you have inside without programming your space with it. So this can be a useful tool for you to improve on how you express emotions. And you can also employ or inspire your partner to do things that are artistic together, in order for you to also express in silence again, instead of speaking, drawing, or doing something artistic to express. Then we have build strength. So here we have some physical actions that you can do together. Go to a gym together, go outside, do some physical things. Again, so you can remove that negative energy and pessimism, because after you do a workout together, your bodies will hum. It's like you are regaining a kind of connection, a physical connection together, and this actually can be really healing for you. You will release the negative energy, and so you will not project it on your partner. You will no longer have to use your partner to fix that in you or to release that energy. So we see here that all of these activities are a help for you to release that energy before it will become a burden for you and your partner. So this is also a way to improve your relationship. Let's see, I feel like going here. So this is a forgiveness oracle card, and it says, I forgive myself for thinking that others are more worthy of living their dream life than I am. I choose to believe that I deserve to live my dream as it is, through the realization of my desires, that I become a vehicle for the expression of life's mystical essence. So I forgive myself for thinking that others are more worthy of living their dream life. So you are worthy to live your dream relationship. And the dark cloud can be removed. You are worthy to have a loving relationship, and you can improve the one you have now by removing and rearranging things and seeing things in a new perspective and leaving all of the negative ideas and issues behind you. You have this possibility to actually start anew. Let's see what you will accomplish by doing this. And we have express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So you will start understanding that you can express love through another way, like offering gifts in a physical manner. It doesn't matter what gift it is, because it is the attention that matters. Of course, the gift needs to be representative for the person, but it is the intention, the fact that you remember to actually bring a gift, a flower, for example, in a day, or something that you know the other person likes, and she or he will see that you remember, that you care about them, that you are attentive, that you can bring attention to them, and that they are important. This is what you will start to learn, to offer things, to offer gifts, and to express physically your love. And here we have listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. So here it is that you will start to listen in another way to your partner, that you will start to validate their state, their emotional state, their expression, instead of doing something else. You will start to learn how to listen better to your partner by being silent, by starting to learn how to be in silence with your partner, and this will improve your connection and your way of expression and your discussions. So beautiful here. So let's finish this with a few oracle cards here. This is such a wonderful opportunity for you to heal and improve also your past and your future, and to start anew with fresh eyes in your relationship, because you're actually worth it. You can have a beautiful relationship and feel loved and feel attraction and feel accepted and supported. Here we have overrate your intuition and fearless expression. So we see that by doing this and applying this, you will start to have a fearless expression. So instead of speaking through your fear, letting your fear speak and have the mic, have the control in your lives, you will start to let that go and open up more, and actually your partner will also open up more, and you will both start learning to speak from love, to listen with an open heart, and to have a fearless expression, but that is not aggressive. A fearless expression that comes from balance and understanding and support. And here we have overrate your intuition. So you have more intuitive insight than you think, and you are kindly invited and encouraged to trust more your intuitive insight and to trust more your inner guidance, because it will help you a lot in this relationship. It will help guide you in how to express and in how to support and in how to solve issues and become more attentive and loving. I wish you all of the best in your relationship. May you find the way to reach into this silence, to get the wisdom out of your past, and to have the courage to let go of everything, to rearrange your energy, your space, and to find this support that you can offer on a physical level. If you've enjoyed this reading, then do not hesitate and comment and let me know about your experience. You are also invited to click the like button, to subscribe if you haven't done this already, and to click the notifications bell so you make sure you get notified when I post something new. You are also welcome on my Telegram channel, link in the description box, where you can be notified about everything I post, including other guidance or articles on my website. Until the next time, when I hope I see you again, much love and awareness to you and your partner. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You've chosen this beautiful golden heart. Yes, you can see it is really shiny. As I connected with your pile, what I felt was troubling and a troubling feeling, like you're getting worked up about things, but stuck in a way, like the energy doesn't express. And I see someone with a hammer, the kind of a hammer that a judge will have in a courtroom. And this person is hitting this little hammer on top of a table, but on the corner of the table. It looks like and it feels like this person is actually playing somehow, being the judge, but in a funny way, or trying to be funny as playing the judge, but it is actually serious about it as well. And it tries to take some actions in a decisive way, but this person doesn't know how to express that, how to assume responsibility, how to assume the consequences, and how to actually be firm about that decision, and somehow is trying to protect themselves from the response of the other people, trying to appear to be okay with their opinions or okay with what they are thinking to do or feel in this family, because I see many people here as a part of a family, not just a couple. And trying to be like the family's head, the head of the house, but not doing a great job of actually fully assuming the role, but trying to evade a little bit what is happening there, trying to not take the whole responsibility, trying to put someone else in charge sometimes, or just make somehow that the decisions they want are taken, but not necessarily because they are saying it. It's a trickster energy here, not the harmful type of a trickster, but it's more like an innocent try to do something or take some action in a way that it is acceptable in this family. Now let's see the cards, and we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. So this is the aspect on which you can act upon. What can you do to improve or heal? And this is an aspect you can't do anything about. So we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and I see that you can act upon being and assuming the role of providing for your home and also for yourself. Being the one who is okay and supportive, being the one who brings home the bacon, as you say, or being the one who actually is supported by someone else, and being the one who has worked and did all of the things needed, so you are now safe and sound, and you have a proper home, a proper house, and you can improve upon the support, the material support you can bring into this family, what you can provide by your work. You can improve upon the way you are perceived in the family, like having more recognition, having more understanding of your role, assuming the responsibilities of doing this for your family, but not asking something that is too much from them. And actually being okay with this role. I feel here that you can improve on your attitude, so you do not need to have that trickster attitude to get people to work or do things that you feel that are appropriate or okay to do in a certain situation, but that you can actually assume the role of being the provider, of being the manager or the administrator of your assets, of actually assuming and doing this job will make it easier for the other people in your family to actually recognize your role, accept you as such, and support you as such, and be there for you whenever you need something else, like emotional support, for example. You cannot ask for the other people to behave in the way that you desire, to be really truthful to you, to actually hear when they do not want to speak when they do not want to. You cannot actually ask, well, you can, but it will not be effective. So this aspect here, if you try to improve upon, will backfire upon you. This is why here it's not advisable to actually do something in that regard. It is not advisable to change how people see the world, or their dreams, their intuitions, and work upon that, and their illusions, their deception about you, their understanding, their path. It is not advisable to try to fix their vision or how they see the world and their mistakes, because somehow you will make this harder for them to see. You will entertain shadows and entertain things that are harmful for you. You will make them bigger. You cannot work on the dramatism here in your family. It's like if they are like this, if they exaggerate, if they see things that are not there, you cannot change this. You will actually make it worse if you try to fix it or take action upon that. So what you can do is actually feeling safe in your spot, in your position, and actually claim that position. Be that that responsible person in that family. You will actually improve this the connection in your family by doing this. But you will improve also the connection with yourself. I feel that you will realize that you need to gain more value about yourself, more self-worth, that somehow I feel you're not treated fairly here in your relationship, that you need to pay more attention in valuing yourself, in not taking up deception and lies and dramatism, to actually create a safe space for you, and to assume your power, to assume your self-worth, to assume your self-care, to take care of yourself. What you can improve is how you take care of yourself and also your family in the physical way. But how you take care of yourself, you can improve in many ways. Your self-care needs to be put on a priority list at the top of the list. And by doing this, you will start to gain health and energy, and you can do more after that, after you take care of yourself. It's like here you try to work too much for the other people in your family, for your partner, and also to make them see your worth. But you actually need to return and acknowledge yourself and actually realize, hey, I deserve this. I deserve you to see me in the way that I am. And that person that I saw in the vision in the beginning, that person was not assuming the role of actually taking decisions in the family and being a leader or ruling something. And you, by taking that role, you will also understand your worth, and you will also assume your value. And this will make you more valuable in the eyes of the other people. You cannot satisfy everyone. I feel that you will try, and you've tried to satisfy so many people. So here you are kindly asked to get back to yourself and satisfy yourself, satisfy your needs, be kind with yourself, provide everything, be like autonomous in your family, so you do not depend so much on what the other people give you. Of course, you need the other people as well, But by doing this, you will start to have a new type of connection with the other people, because you will understand your worth, and you will understand you do not have to satisfy everyone completely, that you cannot satisfy their illusions about you, that you cannot just put up with their dramatic expressions every time, because you will sustain those things in your family forever, and this will not help you or your family. And I see you here becoming like an educator, someone who is able to educate others about their limits, not the other people's limits, but yours. So you can put up some boundaries, because those boundaries will help you be more efficient, also for yourself and also in your family. I feel here that somehow you need to make order, stabilize something, assume your role in your family, because hiding doesn't work, and trying to satisfy the others' illusions and the others' needs that may as well be only illusions and dramatism will not actually help you gain safety in your relationship, and also self-worth. You will not realize self-worth by doing this. So I feel that this reading is mostly about you as taking up more space in your relationship, regaining your role, your importance, your value, understanding and assuming you being you, you actually being firm, you actually not playing around in that trickster energy trying to get everyone to agree, but being firm about it, being your true self, and being okay with who you are and what you desire for your family, and actually recognize your own value and your own worth to go forward. Let's go to the other cards. And we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So here we have you trying to battle all of the illusions of the other people in your family, and trying to satisfy their needs, and trying to satisfy their mental impressions and dramatizations, and trying to be there for them. But this doesn't work. This is putting such a toll on you. This is getting you somewhat in a rage sometime, in an anger, in a kind of folly and madness, because you cannot get to fix everyone's issues. And by assuming this role, you actually think that you're going to have even more work. But it's not so, because you will get to put boundaries and be more efficient in how you handle the other people and your partner. You will start to realize that you need to end with the victimization issues in your family, because you're victimizing yourself by putting on your shoulders so much. And by realizing this, by realizing where you are harmed and where you harm others through too much force, or too much trying to evade stuff, or trying to fix things in a way that doesn't work, and employing too much thinking and overthinking, and getting into this state where you don't know what to do anymore, and you try to play the trickster judge. So here, this type of behavior needs to end, and for you to get more grounded, to find a way to receive help, to ask for help, and to employ responsibility also to your fellow people in the relationship, like your children and your spouse or your partner, they need to put up some work. They need to receive some work as well. So here you need to learn to receive help and ask for help from your family, so you do not end up in this state where you are so overwhelmed with fixing stuff and problems. And in that state, you do not get to actually take care of yourself, and the other people will also feel that, because you do not have the same energy, you will not have the same determination, you will not have the same attention for them as well if you do not get back and give yourself some help. So here you can also improve by assuming your role. You also assume the role to delegate, you also assume the role to take up help and to ask for help. And because you see your value much closer and you welcome your value, you will welcome more resources. So more time for yourself, more time for other people, and help in your relationship. So you get to be okay with yourself and have some self-care moments, have some time for yourself, because it's getting like mad sometimes, chaotic at times, and you cannot fix the chaos as much as you may try to employ all of your wits and all of your intelligence. And this is becoming so difficult in this relationship, so many complications, because you are trying to do everything, but at the same time not assuming your position and your value. And because you're not assuming your position and your value, you think you need to do more and to do more, to provide more value and to prove yourself. And this is why you just wander around in this never-ending cycle where you harm yourself and other people because you don't see your own value. When we do not see our own value, we cannot put boundaries and we cannot ask for help either, because we think we all the time we need to provide more and provide more to the other people and not to ourselves. And at the end here, you are invited and encouraged to heal, to find ways to be alone, to find ways to recollect, to reflect, to let go of all of the pleasures and desires of the other people, all of their needs, all of their things, and just have moments to heal for yourself and reflect and understand yourself. So this is why this relationship healing here has much to do with yourself and with how you assume the role in your own relationship and how you behave. You have a lot of impact on your family because you have this capability to do so many things. But at the same time, this capability can be like a curse sometimes and create so much havoc and chaos because you need to delegate and accept and ask for help and employ other people to help you and to do their own job and to do their own self-care and so on. So here, the last card, we see this need for you to take up some space for yourself and heal and let go of whatever illusions, ideas, desires, and projections other people may ask or have of you. I feel the need here of an actual vacation away from your family, or of actually providing a space for you, like going out with friends but without your actual family, going out with other people, having fun on your own, going alone and having some fun, finding ways to have fun and enjoy your own presence, and really be satisfied with who you are and what you're offering to the world and what you're offering to yourself. Bring some joy into your life. I feel here that you are in need of joy and happiness and stability and gratitude upon the things that you have in your family and you have achieved with your family. So you can welcome more help and understanding and resources, and so you can get away in a healing mode from the victimization process, from the overwhelming thought process, the desire to fix everything. Sometimes we can't fix, we can only move away, can only move further, can only see and look into the future, and that's everything that we can do. We can't do much more than that. And sometimes we need to accept that that's all that we can do, and assume that from us and about what our desires and needs are. So we can adapt our desires to what is actually possible and what is actually needed in the moment, so we don't put such a great toll, such a great burden upon our shoulders. So here, this improvement method or this healing way is about healing your self-worth and healing the position that you occupy in your family, healing and recognizing your worth, letting go of trying to be there for everyone and trying to manage and fix all of their whims, all of their desires, and actually have some space for yourself, trying to heal yourself. Maybe go on and just forget about it for a while, take up some classes or go to a healer, an actual healer that can be with you. Again, a healer that can provide support and not necessarily trying to mentally fix you or your relationship. You need someone that can provide a space that can be in silence, for example. I also feel that you can go and heal using water and using spiritual energies to replenish yourself with sleep, with bathing, going to a pool or going to the ocean, using this healing energy of the ocean to clean yourself, purify yourself, and reconnect with yourself and your true desires. Let's go further and see what is important for you on your way. And we have autumn and hero. So here I see you trying to do the hero in your relationship, the head of the family, trying to be the one who is acclaimed, who is recognized by everyone, but not assuming the role, If we do not assume our value and the role, we cannot actually receive the acclaim or the recognition, because we're not standing in that position, and the people do not recognize us as such, do not recognize us in that position, because we do not assume it. So here it is important that you see the richness, the abundance, the potential that you have to offer, your own value, the realizations that you have, the achievements that you've had and that you've helped bring in your family, the connections and your contribution, and your role. It is important to assume your role and your realizations and your abundance and your achievements. Let's see what you can do to start right now improving your relationship. And we have drink tea, soak in a bath, and read So these all are things that you can do by yourself. So again, you need some self-care, and this will help you with your relationship. And this will help you with your relationship because it will balance out the energies, and you will start to calm and heal. So drinking tea, you can also drink tea with your family to make this as a ritual to clean and to imbue your cup of tea with the energy of self-care and love, and to actually take care of yourself. This is actually what I feel, that this is an energy for you to drink tea, like a ritual of self-care, because if you start again to do the tea for your family and the other people, then it starts again, you get into that state again to help everyone else. What you can do here is actually ask someone else in your family to do the tea and then enjoy it together, so you can feel that someone else is taking care and supporting you as well. So reading and soaking in a bath, this is something that you can do for yourself to replenish your energy, to clean your energy, to come back to yourself, to feel yourself. And also reading helps with your imagination and helps with you taking care of your own dreams, taking care of whatever you want to accomplish again. And it puts you in another state, in a creative state. It puts you in another state. You can do all of this as a ritual of self-care. You can actually start to read and put yourself in a good mood, to make a tea for yourself and to drink, to soak in a bath. You can do all of these things together, not all of them at the same time, but you can build a ritual, like for example, soak in a bath, then get out and drink your beautiful tea and read, and do this as a ritual of self-care for you. Let's get to the others, and we have this forgiveness oracle card. I forgive myself for fearing I may become complacent should I celebrate and enjoy my accomplishments. I choose to believe that celebration incites powerful presence that perpetuates joy, plus allows effortless alignment with my highest potential. So be okay with celebrating your accomplishments and enjoying your accomplishments in your relationships. You can go ahead and actually celebrate them with your family, like really celebrate your accomplishments in your family together, and have this joyful moment and celebration, because this will also get your family together and also help you be recognized with your contribution. Then we have what you will accomplish or get as a result of putting this into action. And we have honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. You will accomplish a new way of communicating with your family because you will be truthful and honest. They will start to also value you and your contribution more and help you and accommodate you because you have told them the truth. Because you told them the truth about how you feel and about what you need, they now know how to help you as well. And they may also feel more helpful because they actually desire to be more helpful. But since you were not communicating, you are not taking up and assuming your role, you are not recognizing your own worth, they were like in a limbo mode. They were not able to understand what to do and how to help. So you will accomplish this honesty in your relationship, which will build your connection and your loving expression. Then we have love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. And you will start to gain this sense of security, self-worth, and importance in your relationship, and you will make this relationship last and be as a staple for you, and you will feel important in your own family, and you will value yourself, because love makes the difference. If you love yourself, then others will also help you and love you, and you will be more open to show love to other people and provide for them as well. Love makes the difference here. Let's finish this beautiful reading with a few oracle cards. Too many of them. And we have in balance. In balance. As you will assume your role, you will start to be more in balance with yourself. As you love yourself more and you value yourself, you will get to be more in balance with how you connect with the other people, in how and what you do in your relationship, in your home, and how you are with the other people. You will be also at peace with what you do, and you will know that you are worthy. What do you really want? So this is a question for you. What do you really want? Because when you want to be okay with the other people and to be loving, you may also get to connect with their illusions. So what do you really want? To connect with their illusions or with their real needs? And you can do this with yourself as well, to connect with the illusions or with your real needs. And by connecting with your real needs, you assume the role of actually satisfying those needs easily, more easily, and everything starts to flow. And we have limitations inspire innovation. So this is about the boundaries I was talking about, to put your limitations to inspire you and also inspire other people to help you, and also to see your limitations because they are helping you build and inspire innovation. Because when you know your limits, then you know what you need to do to go past them. And so go ahead and love yourself more. Really, this is a simple way to actually improve your relationship. I know that for some of you this may be strange because we are talking here about how to improve and how to heal your relationship. But actually what needs to be done is to love yourself and take care of yourself more and assume your role. And this may be like a surprise. Well, I didn't know that I could do this for myself, and this would actually improve my relationship. So here you have. Go ahead and do this ritual of self-care and forgive yourself for having this fear that valuing yourself and enjoying yourself is actually selfish or complacent. If you've enjoyed this reading, do not hesitate to comment and let me know about your experience. And if you claim this pile, you are also invited to click the like button to subscribe if you haven't done this already, and to do not forget to click the notifications bell so you get notified if I post something new. You are also welcomed on my Telegram channel, where you can be notified about everything I post, including articles on my website. You will find the link in the description box. Until next time, where I hope to see you again. When I hope to see you again. Much love to you. May all of this open up. May you actually value yourself and see your worth and contribution, and enjoy everything that you are in your relationship. Until next time, bye. Hi and welcome. If you chose part 3 and this beautiful moon crystal, clear quartz crystal, then this is your pile and your reading. Now, connecting with your pile, I see people in a joyous celebration, all jumping around, children jumping around, being happy about something that is beautiful that has happened to them. It's like they are celebrating something that they are aware of, that they know, that they welcome into their lives, like another person, for example, another child, or someone who is helping them or helping their family. They are celebrating a person, but also a situation, something that is helpful, that has happened, and that has provided so much support for this enjoyment and celebration. And I also see someone taking their clothes up outside to dry them. They were washed and now they are just hanging their clothes outside to dry them, and to let the air go through them and purify and let go of the water. So what I feel here is that you are at the end of a difficult moment or a period in your relationship, and you have washed the things that have been difficult. You have cleared out those things, and now you are inviting new ideas, new energies to actually remove whatever was left as remnants, as thoughts and regrets and all sorts of things that needed to go as well. So this is a beautiful sight to see. I am really happy for you that you've changed and that you are in this state where you welcome new energy and new endeavors and ideas and new direction for your relationship. And I'm feeling really inspired in this pile. It's like it is such a joy to be here in this state. It is such a joy to see you as a family and to see you as a couple, enjoying your family, enjoying time spent together, doing these beautiful games together, or having a way to express that is enjoyed by the whole family, and feeling somewhat free to engage within your family, free to do some things that you weren't free to do before, and acknowledging really your potential as a family and your direction as a family for the future. Let's see the cards now, and we have aspect you can take action upon, and it is the Ten of Wands, and aspect you cannot take action upon, and is the Queen of Swords. So I see you here being able to improve your relationship by taking action and effort. Really employ effort towards changing your vision about your relationship and your life. You can change your vision, but you cannot yet change the methods and the thoughts of other people and the patterns of thinking. So trying to convince someone else is not working here in your relationship. Trying to make them see their own, your way or your direction or a direction that you envision, it's not working. What is working is you clearing up your vision and letting go of the burden of that vision, because I feel this effort, this desire to actually enjoy your vision and make it happen, and that you actually employ so much effort in doing this. But this effort needs to be proportionate. This effort needs to be supported by the other members in your family and by your partner, because otherwise you will feel unsatisfied and even blocked in your way and burdened because you will have so many things to do and the other people are not helping you because they do not see the same thing, they do not have the same perspective. So here your perspective will not actually impress the other people in your family and your partner. It is like they don't see what you see yet. So putting pressure here in this aspect to change their mind, to change the way they think, it will not help you. And it will not help you also putting pressure on other people in your family to take the same direction as you or the same choice as you, or to use the same methods in their life as you and think in the same way and have the same actions or have the same determination or have the same way of putting your effort to your into your actions. They are different here in the way they think, your partner at least, and you can work upon whatever the responsibilities you take in your family. You can modify those. You can modify your effort, you can modify your vision, and you can heal the pressure that you try to put sometimes on the other people so they do not feel in so much pressure or imposition from you. And that I feel that you come a bit strong here. And yes, you are able to celebrate and be happy and get out of that issue, so that difficult times. But it's like you've forgotten that you are out on the other side and you keep carrying the burden, the decision, the pressure, the necessary effort, putting so much responsibility and time and attention, and the other people are like, well, it's over, just let it go, just let's have fun. Stop being so imposing, stop being so ruleful, like don't give us what to do, don't tell us what to do all of the time. Yes, we've listened so far, but right now we need to celebrate and enjoy this good moment. You will have another moment of difficulty when we will listen to you, but right now we want to celebrate, we just want to do something else. And it's time for you to put the sword down, to put your burden down, and to enjoy with us. And to really start seeing that we are out of this, at least for a while. Please enjoy with us at least for a while. It's okay. It's okay to just let go, to just find a way to open up to more connection, to more entertainment in your family and have some fun. So you can change here the amount of importance, influence, the amount of uh, pressure that you apply in your family when it comes to decisions or other types of convictions or thinking patterns. And also to see yourself that it's okay to do this, that you do not have to put so much effort anymore, that you do not need to do everything alone as well, and that you were helped and you are called to see the contribution of the other people in your family, and let them do whatever they want right now. It's this desire to be free, and to be free within your family, to enjoy and play and do some other things, because now we're okay. It is this call for you to just let go of the position for a while, to let go of the strength that you are putting, the effort. It's okay to have some fun with your family, and stop bugging us so much in changing and improving and doing that and doing the other. It's okay, we can handle ourselves. We can handle the things that we can do for ourselves. We can learn. Please let us learn. Do not bother us so much. Do not pressure us so much. So this is a call for you to step out a little bit from the position of power into a position of understanding and communication, in a position where you actually start to improve the way you speak and relate to your people, to your partner and to your family in general. And you let go of feeling the responsible one for a while. And you let go of the power you apply and the effort. You will not be able to change their minds. And also forget about trying to lie or trying to deceive or trying to impress them in some way. It will not work as well. And you cannot control also the way they speak to you. Well, you can try, but this will backfire. Like, this will become something that will be against you. So it is not advisable here to try to change the way they speak, or to tell them not to speak, or to tell them not to say this or the other, or not to express in that way, and to tell them what action to take in their lives, or to organize their lives, to control their lives in some way, to give them direction, to give them any kind of pressured intervention, because they start to feel and walk out from you, from the connection, and start to move away from you because of this. So here it's a play of control and also a play of pressure, which is advisable to let go of, because it will become like a two-way sword. It will cut you too with time, and I feel that you've been hurt before because of this, because of so much pressure applied on somebody, or invading somehow their privacy or their way of being and thinking. And this is done, I feel, for the other people in your life, but from a place of trying to help and support them and guide them. But this is no longer needed. It's not always needed. So here what I see is that balance is needed in the way you apply your power in this relationship. Balance is needed in the way that you express powerfully, or in the way that you express your rules or try to convince the other people, because that is somehow useful in certain moments, but it's not all of the time. So this shouldn't be a rule or something that you do all of the time. Now I will go here to the other cards, and we have Temperance, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So I see here that for you, you are in need of prudence, you are in need to be careful about the approach you take with your family, because sometimes you get to be too powerful for them, too much for them, too imposing for them, too ruleful, like you're trying to rule them, and too much care sometimes. It's like you're taking their power away to take care of themselves or take their own direction and decisions in life. And this is burdening you. This has become like a burden that you carry. You may feel that others will make mistakes if they do not hear what you have to say, but the thing is, those mistakes will help them learn in their own way about what you are actually telling them, and they will be more open to what you are telling them if they learn on their own skin, if they experiment and actually understand what were you trying to tell them. Because here I see you needing gentleness. I see you needing really to be attentive, to be caring towards the other people in your family, towards your partner, to take care of their needs, but not by imposing the fact that you know how to handle, but actually sustaining their own understanding. You are invited here kindly to realize and open to change and have more safe, to be more secure in your own self. Because now I understand why this is happening. Because you have fear of being insecure, of making a mistake, of people actually getting into trouble because you didn't tell them or because you didn't do something that you could have helped them. You feel somehow too responsible of everything, about everything that happens here. And this also modifies the way you see things and the way you express, because this modifies the way you express your candor, the way you express your love towards the other people in your family. You're too harsh sometimes, and this makes them see you harsh. But you're doing this because you're afraid of them making a mistake and you want the best for them. You want them to make the best decisions ever. You want them to have such a beautiful life. But the thing is, this is not something that you can choose or be responsible about. So here you are invited to calm down about taking so much responsibility upon your shoulders and to temperate yourself, to wind down that desire to do so many things or to be there for other people, because if you are not needed in some aspects, you can actually take care of other things that are important to you. Space is created. It doesn't mean that you are not a valuable person. It doesn't mean that they do not love or cherish you. It doesn't mean that something that you fail them in some way if you do not if you're not there every time, if you do not warn them about certain things, if you do not take responsibility and do the things right, and if you do not protect them They will not blame you in the way that you blame yourself. They will not do all of those things. They will not feel rejected or in a way that you failed them. They will not think about that. They will know that they have failed or made a mistake, and they will learn from it and grow because of it. Sometimes when we try to do this, we take the lessons away from our loved ones. We do not let them learn on their own, in their own way, and this is detrimental to their own health and to their own decision making, and this will stifle them in the end. And also you, because you put so much energy on helping the other people in this way, but you are exhausting yourself so much. So here you are kindly asked to step back, to just temper yourself, to let go of these desires, and to understand when to give, when to help, to moderate yourself in how you help people, in how you express, in how you give them advice, how you understand what they need, and so on. Knowing when to give advice and when not to give, knowing when to support, when to speak, it's like an art. It's knowing how to be moderate, how not to impose, but also help and give advice at the same way. It is a way of going with the flow, being attentive and respectful at the same time, taking care of yourself but also of the other people, but in a manner that is useful for you and the other people. And you are here welcomed and encouraged to stabilize your emotions, to know that it's okay to be calm as well when something happens that is not easy to take, that it is okay to need emotional support and to ask for it, that it is okay to bring people around you and just enjoy their presence without actually doing anything for them, without actually providing something for them. So here the steps for you are to heal yourself and heal this desire to help that is overreaching, and to calm your temperament and to calm yourself, to heal, to go and manage your emotions, learn how to express freely but at the same time without imposing, learning how to deal with fear and with overwhelming feelings, learning that you do not have to fix everyone's feelings or do something for them, becoming more at ease with your own family and home, not putting so much pressure on you. Because the thing is, when we feel so much pressure, it is actually the pressure that we put upon ourselves most of the time. And you probably feel this immense pressure to do the right thing for your family, to be this and be that and be the other for them. But the thing is, this pressure is causing you your energy to be thrown into a chaos, to be in an imbalance, to rock you from one extreme to the other, to start to be dramatic, to start to be very hard to handle. This is why you are here asked to equilibrate, to moderate, to moderate the way you react emotionally, your fears, to understand them, to acknowledge them, because somehow that pressure upon you helps you also evade your own feelings of fear, because we fear that the other people will make a mistake, and that mistake will hurt them as well as it will hurt us as well. And this may be such a strong pressure to go to the other people and impose things, or make sure that they do not do that, because they might also hurt you. So in a way, by wanting to manage the other people, you are trying to manage your own emotional self, your own emotional stability, because it is difficult to acknowledge the fears and the suffering that you might feel when the others do things that in your eyes may look like preventable in some way. And you are invited to to be okay with your house, with your home, and with your position, with the position in your family. To actually be secure there, to know your position, to do your job, your role in your family, because the other people in your family are counting on you to help them when they are in need. And to be this staple, to be this rock for them, to be this foundation, this strong foundation. So you are here called to make the foundation of your relationship strong by actually being there for your family when they need, when they have made a mistake or something has happened in their lives, without actually judging but supporting them. And being there by having a stable emotional self. If you need here, you can actually go to a counselor to help you become more stable emotionally and be able to communicate freely, and also to handle better what is happening in your life and what could happen with the other people as well. So you have more a sense of safety in your relationship. A sense of safety needs to be cherished and cultivated here for your relationship to blossom. A sense of safety in emotional expression, and of safety in material support and physical support for your family. And this requires some work of healing and integration and realization that you need to do this, to put these things together in the right composition, and to find a way to reconciliate, to connect with the other people in another way, through this form of safety, of emotional safety. You are called to create a safe space in your home, to provide this safe space for others to come to replenish, and for others to come and feel joyous, feel like at home, cherished and loved, and for your partner to feel okay with you. I feel that also your partner needs this consideration. It needs for all of the emotions to be calmed down, and they need a safe space to express, and a safe home and a safe support. So in order to improve and heal your relationship, you are invited to reach for healing, for a counselor, psychological support and emotional support, to reach for reconciliation, to reach for a conversation and a balance in powers in your home, a recognition of everyone's value, and an establishment of support and a safe space, a safe emotional space, and a safe supporting physical space. And you can do that. You have this empowerment and this state, the resources needed to heal your relationship in a profound way. Because by creating this emotional safety and by creating this physical safe place and the reconciliation, then you can, of course, find a way to bloom here, for your relationship to actually bloom here. And now I'm getting back to the vision I had, because here you are already in this process, but somehow you are resisting to getting to the other side. You are already in the process of healing, as I said and saw in the vision. You have washed the clothes, so you have washed the past or whatever has happened there, and now you're bringing in new ideas. But you're still in the old fears, in the old position of trying to control things too much, and this is mishandling your energy and your connection. It's creating misunderstanding, it's creating friction and frustration, it's creating too much pressure. And by releasing this, by understanding you are in this process of reconciliation and of healing, then you start to feel safe again, you start to open up and create this beautiful emotional safe space and physical support space for everyone in your family. Let's go ahead and look at what you need, what's important on your way. And we have winter and the crown chakra. Where here in winter, it's cold, we do not have so many resources, we are cooped up together in our homes, and we require wisdom. It is a place where we go to replenish, but spiritually, to replenish spiritually and get wisdom. So this wisdom from the past is important now in your current relationship. The wisdom taken from the difficult moments that you've passed through with your family. Those difficult moments, those winter times have brought you together. But right now you need to take the knowledge and move on. You need to take the wisdom and move on. And do not stay there in the winter times, because it made your family so strong together. This freedom may just be too much for you. Now I understand another aspect. This winter time has brought all of you together, but because right now you're getting out of this moment, this period, the partner desires to feel free again, to take their own decisions, to do something new, maybe get out of the house, go travel with friends or whatever they feel like doing. The children maybe as well. The family starts to dissipate a little bit. You don't have the same connection anymore, like physical connection, the same physical connection anymore. And this may feel strange, and this desire to keep everyone together may be too much. It's just too much, and you are invited to get out of this state of winter, because it's over, and to pass into that joyous time and the fun times. Now let's see what you can do together or for yourself to improve your relationship. And we have a health checkup here. So you are kindly invited to take care of yourself, because you've put so much effort in the last period that you may need some care, and you may need some guidance also, some counseling, some mental guidance, some spiritual guidance, some psychological help, and so on. It's not like you're ill or something, but you will know where you actually need help, and you are invited to do so. Then we have sync with the moon, synchronize with the moon, and connect with the earth. So here we have connection with the physical realm, the present moment, the cycles, the current cycles, the seasons, getting out of the black moon or the winter, and connecting with this abundant period of spring, of summer, and actually enjoying connecting with the earth. This also can be seen as going out with your family, enjoying the earth, going into vacations, going to visit something, going into the forest, going on a hike, doing something together in the forest or in nature. This will help you also adapt to the new season, also adapt to this new freedom, or to the resolution and the healing you are in. And here, connecting on syncing with the moon, it asks you to recognize the seasons and cycles, that everything comes in cycles, that the winter has come to an end, it's over, and another cycle is beginning, and you are invited to participate fully. Now let's see the message of forgiveness. And we have, I forgive myself for forcing my desire to control my experience instead of trusting in life's natural unfolding. I choose to believe that life is paving my path with a divine intelligence not yet accessible to me, that in time the loving purpose of it all will be revealed. So we have here that you can forgive yourself for forcing your desire upon others or your control upon your experience, instead of trusting in life's natural unfolding or the natural cycles of life. You are called to forgive yourself and to change this dynamic inside of you and in your family. Let's see what you will obtain by doing this. And we have, be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So you will be connected with the present moment, with the current cycle, with what is going on here and now, and you'll be getting out of the past and looking into the future, getting out of those past fears and looking to do and open towards something new. And you will be more connected in the present and opening up to create new things with your family, to bring new moments, new memories. Then we have here, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So by doing this, you will start to understand a new kind of love, a new level of love, in how to love them deeply, in how to accept them deeply, and how to be with them in this love and let go of the past fears. And this is a journey of important healing, of inner dynamics in your family, and will usher in a new type of energy, a fresh energy of a new start, and a balanced energy. Now let's end this with a few oracle cards. And we have move beyond intention to belief. Move beyond your intentions and have more belief, more trust in yourself. Trust yourself that you can handle energies that are new. Trust yourself that you can be emotionally stable. Trust life and let go of this desire to force or control. Then again, we have follow through. So whatever you've promised yourself and the other people in your life, follow through. Be someone who keeps their promises, and also be someone who will get to their dreams, but without forcing, with trust and belief, and with the right intention. And then find your sacred flow. I've also spoken about this here, syncing with the moon, because by finding your rhythm, you find your sacred flow, and you find how to adapt to life, how to adapt to the requests of other people and the situations in your life, how to adapt to the seasons, the changing seasons, the change that we go through in a cyclical form. And by finding your sacred flow, you will not be in your fears anymore, because you will feel how the flow runs. You will feel when there is an obstacle, and you will follow through. You will follow through, and you will be true to yourself with belief in your own power and in your own power to handle things in your life. If you've enjoyed this reading, then go ahead, do not hesitate, and leave a message, a comment, and tell me about your experience. I also invite you to subscribe if you haven't already, to click the notifications bell to be notified immediately as I post something new, to click the like button and let me know that you support and like this reading. And also, you are welcomed on my Telegram channel, link in the description box, where you can get notified about everything I post on my website or here or in other places. And I hope that you find this flow, this rhythm. I really support your change, because this is such a beautiful change, to move into belief, into more love for yourself, into this state of acknowledgement of healing. May you have and support and convey this healing to the people in your life, and accept it and cherish yourself. Until the next time, where I hope I see you again. Bye, and much love to you. Hi Pile Force, welcome to your reading. You've chosen the Howlite Heart, and this will be your reading all about how to heal and improve your main relationship, your primary relationship. And what I feel as I connect with your pile, with your space, is I see someone really tired, dragging out their bags. Someone having some bags full of groceries, trying to get home, but being so exhausted on their way, traveling by foot, trying to get home, but being so caught up in the moment of dragging the groceries. And it feels like this person is tired and exhausted and not being able to handle anymore. It's like at the end of their possibilities, at the end of whatever they can do, and they feel helpless in a way to do something about changing anything in their relationship. And it feels like their partner is far away, like they're doing this alone. Yes, I feel like they feel alone in this pile, lonely for some sort of way, like you have a distant relationship, a relationship at a distance. Your partner has left for a while, or you feel somehow lonely in your relationship right now. And it feels like a drag, like every day you're trying to do something for yourself, but it doesn't feel like okay in a really satisfying way. Yes, it is satisfying, but it feels like there's a question here about the future. Will this be like this every time? Will I feel like this many times? There are many questions here who need to be answered about your relationship and how to move it forward, because those bags, those grocery bags, they feel so hard to move, and it feels like you're stuck in the middle of the road, very hard to move forward. You know how to move forward, but it's like you don't have the necessary motivation, the necessary drive to keep doing this. Okay, let's see the cards. And we have the Nine of Wands and the Star. So this is the aspect you can improve and act upon. This is the aspect you can do anything about. So you cannot do anything about your future, or how you see your future and how the other partner sees, and how you handle the moments, the difficult moments, and how you handle your suffering. It's like you cannot ignore or change that. And also you cannot change the confusion. There's a confusion of path here. You are trying to fix this confusion and feel the direction, but right now you can find your direction or the future or something in the future. And this needs to be accepted in order for you to move on, because you see right in front of you, but you do not see in the distance. Oh, and as well, you cannot fix the distance that's between you. If your partner is away, or if they are in another place, or there's this loneliness between you. So this is not something you can fix or work upon. but you can work all on what you can do right here, right now about your vision. I feel that here right now you are in a crisis mode, a crisis of how to move ahead, and a crisis of what you can do. You're trying to keep things okay, you're trying to be okay with things, but you're not. And this is like those grocery bags, you're stuck, and yes, you know how to move forward right now, but you can't see ahead. So this is like you can see a few meters in front of you, but you don't know where you're going. It's the distance is there, and the confusion is there in the future, like what's going to happen in the future. And right here, right now, all you can do is wait, resist the crisis that's happening inside of you, and resist the idea to rush things, to apply force, to apply too much pressure. And what you can do is actually heal and understand that you can have this time to take care of yourself and to let go of the resistance there is in you to what's happening right here, right now. Because there's a lot of resistance to move forward, like motivation. So you can work on your motivation and understand why you need to wait there. And why you need to be the stronger one here. Why you need to take everything upon yourself and resist. Not necessarily to fix them, but it's like you're like this person here with your chest open to the wind and to the danger, to stay there in front and protect the other person in your relationship and your family if you have one. You're this protector here, trying to keep everything together and trying to make up for the grocery bags, doing stuff for you and your family, but you cannot do it anymore. You cannot stay here waiting so much, waiting until something changes. There are many questions that you can sit and answer. I feel that you have the answer inside of you for many of those questions. And you are protecting yourself from those answers as well, because those answers might just say you can let the bags go, you don't have to carry this, you don't need to do so much, and you do not need to wait here until the future clears or the distance becomes smaller, because if it is right now so hard to do this, maybe it's telling you something about this relationship. Because here what you can do is change the effort that you're putting in, and this protective stance of you being able to take everything. It's like you stay there because you can take it, and you have this open chest here that says, you know what, yes, okay, bring everything towards me, I can take it. This difficulty, oh, it's fine, I can do with it, I can go ahead, I can resist, I can progress even despite all of this difficulty. Yeah, bring more, yes, I can take it. This bravado, in a way, doesn't help you here, because it actually you are stuck in the road, and this is not helping you. Yes, you are resisting, yes, you are coming out of all of these challenges, but What exactly is this bringing? What results? Are you just being strong for the sake of being strong and protective? Or are you just dragging along just because you think this is what you are supposed to do? Because here this distance, this loneliness is not immediately fixable in your relationship. So you can't impress the other person to just sit by you when you need it. You need to be this protective person for yourself. And this stance puts you into some kind of condition of not seeing the fact that you're stuck there, that you're waiting for something to happen, but you don't know what, and you think you're supposed to just sit here and wait for the other person to do something or for the situation to fix itself somehow. But the thing is, you need to decide if the waiting is valuable or if the waiting is not valuable. If you can take it for a little longer and this is worth it, because if it is worth it, then you will start having the motivation to move forward. You will start seeing forward into the distance. You will not feel stuck in the way, on the way. And you will not feel the groceries are being so heavy. You will not feel that heaviness anymore. So here you can change and look for motivation and passion. See if they are there, and if whatever you're doing here is worth it. It's worth your time, your effort, and your implication and your passion. If so, you can give it your all and move forward through this moment. If not, then there is a decision to make here. Let's see the other cards. And we have the Empress, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands. So you see here, there's a decision to make. There's an important decision to make, and you know already the answer. The answer is within you. Look at these beautiful women here. They are powerful women, responsible about themselves, powerful, ready to take care of themselves, and understand that if they stand in a position, they stand because they have passion, they stand because they can take care of themselves and it's useful for them, they stand because they feel like it and not because they just drag along to resist a certain period and be there just because. So here, if you are a woman, you will immediately connect with this easily. If you are a man, this is inside of you an energy that is telling you to bring more responsible self-care for yourself, to learn the responsibility to actually be okay with yourself and with who you are and with your own power and with your own desires and expression. Because right here, this decision is between these amazing women, these amazing forces, these beautiful expressions of self. And instead of being there with the chest open for everyone to stand and beat you up or just throw challenges at you, you realize you don't have to stand there forever. And your passion needs to support you. Your drive needs to support you. So here your first step is to Take the responsibility to love yourself, to take action with wisdom and love, to remember the responsibilities you have toward yourself first, to put yourself first, to learn that you can create and bring into your life whatever you need. You don't need to resist and withstand challenges that are not helpful for you. You can withstand them if they are helpful and useful. But this woman here, she knows that she can create everything that she desires in her own life. She doesn't need someone else to keep her in a waiting mode. She doesn't need someone else to tell her whatever she needs to do, or how to protect herself. Now, that person in the vision was carrying groceries, and they were extremely heavy because they were also carrying those groceries with someone else in mind and doing things for someone else, although they felt lonely. And that loneliness, that loneliness gets to you. And here we have this woman who is taking care of their own groceries, and they're not much. They're not for everyone or the whole family or the other person. It's what she needs, and she's giving herself what she needs, and she's producing that, and she's responsible for it. She's educating herself with how to behave towards herself in love and care, and how to provide for everyone, but also provide for herself, and how not to stretch herself thin, how not to be so much stuck in the road, but to enjoy. You're either enjoying this relationship or you're not. There are many big questions here, if you can enjoy this or not. And the distance, the loneliness, it's actually here for you as a period to help you understand the future, to help you understand who is in your future, what is your future about, how you can see yourself, and to remind you that right now you count so much, and that you can provide for yourself, and you can educate yourself and be wise about your own choices. And it doesn't mean that you need to feel lonely. It's like you have decided to feel lonely in a way and wait for something, either for the partner to make a move, or either for the relationship to settle and actually provide hope for you, provide a way for you to move forward and provide something. But the thing is, you can provide for yourself. It doesn't mean that you'll be lonely for the rest of your life, but if you're lonely right now, then you are already lonely, so you have nothing to lose or worry about. If you right now feel lonely, you can go ahead and start providing for yourself, and without feeling shameful, or without feeling that you're doing something that's not appropriate, without feeling that there is so hard that you're imposing something on yourself to carry those bags, even if maybe that's not required anymore. And here the choice is for you to become this woman here, or this energy here, to let go, to understand. And this is not easy, because I feel that this is a choice that you don't want to make. This is something that it feels right, but also painful. And this is something that you need to decide. And we see here the decision is in this woman's hands. She needs to choose whether to let this man go or not. Whether to continue or to use the sword. I mean, this is really difficult here because she knows that this is what she needs to do, but she at the same time understands that this hurts, and this may hurt for a while, and this may be really painful for a while, but it's like you're already in this situation. So in a way you need to make this choice, even if it's difficult for you. And sometimes we are more wise than we actually realize, because even though we hear inside of us the wisdom of our intuition and our soul, and even though we hear it, we don't listen to it as much. And here you are called to listen to it, whatever it says, to know that it's for your own good, and to decide if you continue with the groceries and you find the drive and the effort and all of that power in you to do this or not. If you find that power and that motivation, then go ahead in this relationship. Go ahead and make it count, make it beautiful. But if you don't, then it's time to do this, to take this action here. And this will take you to be this energy here. After a while, of course, but you will feel powerful. You will feel amazing by doing this. You will feel that you have let go of the burden. Whatever you do here, the thing is, if you choose to implicate your energy into this relationship and move forward, then you will do this with power in your mind, in your heart. You will do this because you know you have passion and motivation, and because you know you can do this in a beautiful way, and you know that you can have so much from this relationship, and this is a phase or something. If you choose to let go and do a separation move and accept this, then you will become powerful and feel that you have let go of the burdens again, that you have taken care of your passion, and you will start to feel passionate and beautiful again, and find someone else and be open and sociable and go and have some fun and really open up to someone else. Learn from this, learn how to look for someone who is more appropriate, and also enjoy yourself and accept yourself as a powerful being, and accept your skill, accept that you can find someone beautiful for you, that you are worth it, that you are worth either more or either to be cherished more in your relationship, and that you can ask for someone that actually cherishes you to step into your life. And you can do this by your intention, and you can actually put a beacon out for that person or for the current person to become that which you seek. And this is really powerful because you become this woman here who can actually provide this energy here who can actually create the perfect person. Not that perfection exists, but there is someone there whom you will call perfect for you. Now let's go to the cards here. And what is important for you? And we see Predator and the Sun. So it's important that you do not let yourself be a prey to predators, that you do not keep your paws on someone just out of fear, that you do not stick your nails into someone from fear or into a situation because you don't know what to do, and that you start understanding the predators in your life. Start understanding this type of people that you may drag in your life, and let go of these patterns, so you move away from people who behave in this manner, and that you move away also if you do this, if you keep someone too tight or too strong. And here we have the Sun to remember that there is always something beautiful there, that there are people for you who will be able to satisfy your needs in a better way, that you do not have to stick with someone who is a predator, that you do not have to put up with abuse or with something that I saw here in the beginning, that you can take everything, even abuse. You don't have to do this. There is a Sun for you too. There is light for you too. There are other people who can be your loved ones and who can actually show love to you in another way. And you can call for them. You can put out that intention and believe in it. And believe in it with all your might and force, because that belief will actually be like a beacon for those people to be brought to you, to be called into your life, but not before you get to be this powerful being and be okay with yourself. So let's see what you can start doing here. Oh, okay, we have alone time. So this is such a clear message to take some alone time, to be with yourself, to learn who you are, your boundaries, to have positive affirmation. I love myself. I'm worthy, grateful, healthy, happy, beautiful, brave, and I choose love. I choose love. This should be like your mantra or something for a while, because you can choose love. You do not have to sit in that place where you can take everything and feel lonely in a relationship. You do not have to. If you feel lonely, you can just take some alone time. It will actually be better than feel lonely in a relationship. And you can empower yourself with positive affirmation and remove that thinking that you can that you need to just be brave for the sake of bravery, that you are weak if you do not accept whatever abuse or mishandling or just disrespect. You don't have to sit there, really. Connect with fire. The fire in us is the courage to take action to improve our lives. So you are here called to improve your life by connecting with your courage to take necessary actions and to believe in yourself, to love yourself, and to invest in some time for yourself to be alone and realize what needs to be done here about this relationship. Let's see the forgiveness card. And we have, I forgive myself for giving to others even when I have nothing left to give. I will read this again. I forgive myself for giving to others even when I have nothing left to give. I choose to believe that I do not need to do anything to prove I'm worthy of receiving, as I am innately valuable independent of what I do or say. I am worthy of receiving as I am innately valuable, independent of what I do or say. So here we see this encouragement to forgive yourself, that you cannot give more to this relationship, that you cannot give more in this case, that you need to be replenished, that you need to take care of yourself and provide for yourself, and that you need to take the necessary measures to feel okay with yourself. Let's see what you will accomplish by doing this. And we have here back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. So this relationship here and this guidance is giving you an opportunity to realize what you really want in life, and to realize that you can have it, that you are worth having that dream, and that you do not have to put up with so many things that are not appropriate for you, that are not healing and loving for you. And that you can give yourself those things that you need and be happy about it, and that there is someone there for you that can provide and satisfy your needs of love and care. And then we have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Yes, but love doesn't mean that you should put up with things who are harmful for you, because that is not love. Some people stay there and endure in a situation just because they think this is loving. But the reality is, it's not loving towards them. And if it's not loving for both people, we know that that is not love. That is something else, because love endures, but it doesn't put up with harmful action and abuse. Love heals those things, but if love isn't enough to actually make a connection of mutual respect, then that is not love, and that is not love endurance and the loss of faith. That is just reality that needs to be acknowledged, that needs to be seen, because I feel that you may also victimize yourself or think that it's you that you cannot endure. It's you that you have lost faith. It's you that you have given up. But the thing is, we have limits here. We have limits to physical endurance, emotional endurance. We are not in a realm where we have unconditional love in a way that is feasible to do for all. Somehow here we need to have limits, otherwise we just become a spent flower, a dried up prune. We become someone who doesn't even enjoy themselves anymore. And that's just not love. When we do not have love on both ways, then that is not connection, and that cannot endure. So here you have this question, whether to go forward or not, whether what you have is actually love, or you can open up and go back to what you actually love and remember what is that you actually love. Because sometimes there's nothing left to give. Sometimes love cannot be given if you are not replenished. And this needs to be balanced here for something to bloom into real love. So let's end this with a few oracle cards. And we have accept and receive. What does your soul say? So what does your soul say about everything that you've heard? What is it in there inside of your soul that you already know that needs to be said? Then we have accept and receive, and inflow with money, inflow with abundance. You know that you can accept, open up and receive what you can create, like an inflow of abundance. You can accept that there is more potential for you there, that there is other things to explore. You can accept that you can be abundant and provide for yourself and also create a beautiful relationship if you can actually see this in your soul. So what does your soul say about this? So may you have this love in your heart to love yourself, to remember to accept and receive, to put yourself in a position to feel your own power, to replenish yourself, to be abundant, to know what your soul desires, and to make the necessary actions to reach that state of happiness and joy, and reach that state of a beautiful relationship that actually supports you and actually invites you to be beautiful, powerful, and happy. If you've enjoyed this reading, then do not hesitate and write, comment, and tell me about your experience. I also invite you to subscribe and click the like button, and also click the notifications button to get notified as soon as I post something. You are also welcome on my Telegram channel, link in the description box. And there you can get notified about everything I post, including articles or other types of notifications. Until the next time, may you have this support, spiritual and emotional support, to take care, to be abundant, to accept and receive your abundance, and listen to your soul and your heart. May you be blessed with amazing love. Until the next time, bye and courage.